Have you ever wondered what happened to the cast of Just Good Friends after the show came to an end? The iconic British sitcom, which aired from 1983 to 1986, won the hearts of viewers with its witty humor and memorable characters. But what did the actors do once the final episode aired? In this video, we'll dive into the post-Just Good Friends careers and lives of the cast members. From acting careers to personal milestones, we'll uncover where they are now and how they've evolved over the years. Stay with us as we explore the fascinating journeys of the stars behind this beloved show. Jan Francis is a British actress, widely recognized for her role as Penny Warrender in the beloved British sitcom Just Good Friends, 1983 to 1986. Born on August 5, 1947, in London, England, Jan started her career in the entertainment industry during the 1970s. However, it was her portrayal of Penny that made her a household name. At the time of filming Just Good Friends, Jan was 36 years old. Her character, Penny, was a woman navigating a complicated relationship with Paul Nicholas's character, and the chemistry between them was a key factor in the show's success. The series became a cultural staple during its original run, and Jan's performance helped make it a lasting favorite among viewers. Jan's acting career extends beyond Just Good Friends, with notable roles in various British television dramas and comedies. She appeared in shows such as The Bill, Doctors, and The Office, further showcasing her versatility and ability to portray a range of characters. While her role in Just Good Friends remains the highlight of her career, Jan continued to work steadily in television, solidifying her status as a respected figure in the British entertainment industry. In her personal life, Jan married actor and director John McGrath, and the couple had children together. Despite her public profile, she has largely kept her private life out of the media spotlight, focusing instead on her professional career. Over the years, Jan experienced the natural ebb and flow of an acting career, enjoying periods of success, but also facing quieter times between roles. Nonetheless, her reputation as a talented actress has remained strong throughout her career. Now, 77 years old, Jan is still alive, but has largely stepped away from acting in recent years. Paul Nicholas, born December 3, 1944 in London, is a British actor, singer, and composer, best known for his role as Vince Pinner in the beloved sitcom Just Good Friends, 1983 to 1986. Nicholas began his career as a singer in the 1960s, achieving significant success with hits like Reggae Like It Used to Be and On the Strip in the early 1970s. His music career marked a high point in British pop culture at the time, but as the 1970s came to a close, Nicholas transitioned to acting. His most famous role came in Just Good Friends, where he played Vince Pinner, a man navigating the challenges of love and relationships with his love interest, Fiona, played by Jan Francis. At the time of filming, Nicholas was in his late 30s. His portrayal of the charming yet sometimes hapless character resonated with audiences, making Just Good Friends one of the most popular British sitcoms of the 1980s. The show remains a highlight in his career. After the success of Just Good Friends, Nicholas found it difficult to match the same level of fame, though he continued to work in television, films, and stage productions. His versatility as an actor allowed him to take on various roles, though he never quite recaptured the iconic status he had achieved with Vince. He also returned to music sporadically, releasing songs and albums, but they didn't reach the commercial success of his earlier work. Nicholas's personal life has been eventful. He was married twice, first to Maggie, though they divorced, and then to Celia in the 1980s, though this marriage also ended. He has children, but has largely kept his family life out of the public eye, preferring to maintain a level of privacy about his personal relationships. Despite the ups and downs in his personal life, Nicholas has remained close to his family and continues to cherish his relationships. Now in his 80s, Paul Nicholas is still alive, though his public appearances have become less frequent in recent years. John Ringham, born on February 10, 1928, in England, is best remembered for his role as Norman Warrender in the British sitcom Just Good Friends, 1983 to 1986. During the filming, he was 55 years old, and his portrayal of the quirky and endearing father of Vince, Paul Nicholas, earned him a special place in the hearts of viewers. His performance as Norman added depth and humor to the series, contributing significantly to its charm. Ringham's acting career began in the 1950s, and he appeared in a variety of British TV shows, films, and stage productions over the years. Though he never reached the same level of fame as some of his peers, he built a solid reputation with his versatile roles in both comedy and drama. Throughout his career, Ringham was known for his ability to portray relatable and often warm-hearted characters, and his work in shows like Just Good Friends highlighted his natural comedic timing. Ringham's personal life was notably private. He was married to Rosalind, with whom he had children. Despite his public persona, he maintained a low-key family life and kept his personal affairs away from the limelight. His family was important to him, and he spoke fondly of them in interviews. After Just Good Friends, Ringham continued to act, though he mostly took on smaller roles. His later career involved a variety of character parts, often as fathers or uncles, in various TV shows and films. Although his roles became less frequent as he aged, he remained a respected figure in British television. John Ringham passed away on October 20, 2008, at the age of 80, after battling cancer. His death marked the loss of a talented actor who had left a lasting impact on British television. While his role as Norman in Just Good Friends was perhaps his most memorable, his extensive body of work and the warmth he brought to his characters are fondly remembered by fans and colleagues alike. Sylvia Kay was a respected British actress, best known for her portrayal of Mrs. Warrender in the classic sitcom Just Good Friends, 1983 to 1986. Born on May 16, 1936, Sylvia was 47 years old during the filming of the show. Her performance as the no-nonsense yet humorous Mrs. Warrender became a fan favorite and contributed significantly to the series' success. While the role wasn't a leading one, her portrayal added depth and richness to the ensemble cast, which included Paul Nicholas and Jan Francis. Sylvia Kay married actor and director Peter Vaughan, renowned for his roles in Game of Thrones and Porridge. The couple shared a long and private marriage, and together they raised their children away from the media's spotlight. Sylvia was known for her devotion to her family and maintained a balance between her career and personal life. Her family was always her priority, and she led a quiet, fulfilling life with her loved ones. Sylvia's career in television and film spanned several decades. She gained recognition for her versatility, performing in both dramatic and comedic roles. In addition to Just Good Friends, she appeared in notable British series such as Doctor Who and The Sweeney. While her career had its ups and downs, she was widely respected for her professionalism, and her performances were always praised for their warmth and depth. After her time in the spotlight, Sylvia chose to lead a quieter life, stepping back from public appearances. She passed away on January 18, 2019, at the age of 82, from natural causes. Sylvia's death marked a sad moment for fans of Just Good Friends and British television in general, but her legacy endures through her work. She is remembered fondly for her role as Mrs. Warrender and for her significant contributions to the entertainment industry. Shan Curry, born on June 5, 1937, in the UK, was a respected British actor best known for his role as Les Pinner in the sitcom Just Good Friends, which aired from 1983 to 1986. At the time of filming, Shan was 46 years old. His portrayal of the endearing but slightly awkward Les Pinner earned him recognition and a special place in the hearts of viewers. Curry's acting career began in the early 1960s, and over the years, he became a familiar face on British television. Known for his versatility, Shan appeared in a range of roles across comedy and drama. While Just Good Friends is one of his most iconic roles, Shan participated in various other projects, demonstrating his ability to bring both humor and depth to his characters. Though he experienced both career highs and lows, his dedication to his craft remained consistent, and he continued to earn respect in the industry. Despite his fame, Shan kept his personal life private. He was married, though details about his spouse and family were kept out of the spotlight. He had children, but little is publicly known about them. His reserved nature extended beyond his career, as he preferred to keep his family matters away from public attention. Shan Curry passed away on July 7, 2009, at the age of 72. The cause of his death was not publicly disclosed, but his passing marked the end of a well-regarded career in television. Though he may not have achieved the level of fame of some of his peers, Shan's work in Just Good Friends and other productions remains beloved by fans and critics alike. His role as Les Pinner continues to be remembered for its warmth and humor, reflecting Shan's ability to connect with audiences. Although his fame was not widespread, his contributions to British television are still appreciated, and his legacy lives on through his performances. Lynn, born on November 7, 1933, was a talented British actress, best known for her role as Rita Pinner in the classic sitcom Just Good Friends, 1983 to 1986. At the time of filming, Anne was 50 years old, and her portrayal of Rita, a woman navigating the ups and downs of relationships and family life, made her a beloved figure in British television. Anne's acting career began in the 1950s, when she appeared in a variety of British television dramas and films. Her early roles showcased her versatile acting ability, moving between dramatic and comedic performances. By the time she was cast in Just Good Friends, Anne had already built a solid reputation in the industry, though it was this role that brought her significant recognition. The sitcom, with its light-hearted yet heartfelt portrayal of romance and everyday life, became a highlight of her career, and her portrayal of Rita was widely praised for its warmth and authenticity. In terms of her personal life, Anne kept many details private, but it is known that she was married and had children. Her family life appeared to be stable and happy, and she was known to value her privacy. While Anne did not often speak about her personal relationships, there was no indication of any major challenges, suggesting that she found fulfillment both in her career and her home life. Anne's career had both high points and quieter periods. She gained recognition in the 1960s and 1970s for her roles in various television series and films, but it was her work on Just Good Friends that solidified her place in British television history. Following the show's conclusion in 1986, Anne continued acting but took on fewer roles. Her appearances became more sporadic, and she gradually stepped away from the public eye. In her later years, Anne retired from acting and chose a more private life. She passed away on August 30, 2020, at the age of 86, due to natural causes. Colette Gleason is a British actress best known for her role as Elaine in the popular sitcom Just Good Friends, 1983 to 1986. Born in 1946, Colette had a passion for acting from a young age and eventually became part of the British television landscape. She was 37 years old when she filmed Just Good Friends, where she portrayed Elaine, a friend of the main characters Penny and Vince. While her role was not as central as some of the other characters, Colette's performance was memorable, contributing to the ensemble cast's success in making the series popular. Before Just Good Friends, Colette had already established herself in the industry with various roles in both television and film. She appeared in several British TV shows, gaining experience in diverse genres. Despite her significant contribution to the show, Just Good Friends became one of her most prominent and well-remembered roles. The show's success in the 1980s, with its charming characters and humorous take on relationships, solidified Colette's place in the hearts of viewers. In terms of personal life, Colette has remained relatively private. While details of her relationships and family are not widely known, it is known that she values her privacy and has kept her personal life out of the public eye. Over the years, she has maintained a low profile, focusing on her career and personal interests rather than public attention. Colette's career, like many in the entertainment industry, had its highs and lows. While Just Good Friends marked a peak in her television career, she continued to work in the industry with various other roles. Now 78 years old, Colette Gleason is still alive. While she is not actively pursuing major acting roles today, her work in Just Good Friends and other productions has left a lasting legacy. James Lister, born in March 1952, is a British actor best known for his role as Lenny in the popular sitcom Just Good Friends, which aired from 1983 to 1986. When he took on the role of Lenny, James was 31 years old. The character of Lenny was a close friend of Vince, played by Paul Nicholas, and his humorous yet supportive personality added to the charm of the show, which focused on the relationship between Vince and Fiona, Jan Francis. James Lister's career has spanned several decades, with Just Good Friends being one of his most prominent roles. While he gained recognition for his performance in the show, his career did not reach the same level of fame as some of his co-stars. However, Lister continued to work steadily in television and film, appearing in various productions throughout the 1980s and 1990s. He also took on roles in theater, showcasing his versatility as an actor. Despite his success in Just Good Friends, Lister's career didn't achieve the kind of long-lasting fame that often accompanies iconic roles, but he earned respect within the industry for his work. In terms of his personal life, James Lister has been relatively private. He has kept details about his relationships and family out of the public eye. There is no widely available information about his marital status or whether he has children. Unlike many other public figures, Lister has chosen to maintain a low profile when it comes to discussing his private life, focusing instead on his career. James Lister, now 72 years old, has largely stepped away from the public eye in recent years. While he is no longer an active figure in the entertainment industry, his legacy as part of Just Good Friends lives on. The sitcom remains a cherished part of British television history, and his portrayal of Lenny continues to be remembered by fans. Royon Tickner was born on September 8, 1922, in England. He is best remembered for his role as Stan, the lovable and somewhat eccentric friend of the main character Vince in the British sitcom Just Good Friends, which aired from 1983 to 1986. During the filming of the show, Tickner was 61 years old. His portrayal of Stan, with his quirky humor and warmth, became a standout in the series and left a lasting impression on audiences. Tickner's career in acting spanned several decades, starting in the 1940s. While he may not have reached the level of fame of some of his contemporaries, he was a well-respected figure in British television, known for his versatile performances in both comedic and dramatic roles. His acting career included appearances in various TV shows, films, and stage productions, often playing supporting characters who added depth and humor to the stories. His role as Stan in Just Good Friends was one of his most memorable. But he was also known for his work in other television series, where his talent for playing warm-hearted and humorous characters was consistently showcased. Royon Tickner was a private individual, and little is known about his personal life. He was married and had children, though details about his family are not widely publicized. He preferred to keep his personal life out of the media spotlight, focusing on his work as an actor rather than seeking attention for his private affairs. Tickner's career, though not marked by major public recognition, was steady and successful. He worked in both television and theater, building a reputation as a reliable and talented character actor. While his roles were often secondary, his performances were always impactful, and he was a familiar face on British screens. Royon Tickner passed away on July 7, 1997, at the age of 74. The cause of his death has not been specified. Bill Wallace was a distinguished British actor, best known for his role as AJ in the popular sitcom Just Good Friends, which aired from 1983 to 1986. Born on November 20, 1936, he was 46 to 49 years old during the filming of the series. His portrayal of AJ, the charming and somewhat eccentric character, was widely appreciated by fans and critics alike. Though not the main character, Bill's performance added a unique and memorable element to the show, contributing to its success. Bill's personal life was largely private, but it is known that he was married. While he kept the details of his marriage out of the public eye, it is clear that he had a loving and stable family life. Bill was a devoted father, though not much is publicly known about his children. Despite his fame, he valued his privacy and kept a low profile, focusing more on his work and family than on public attention. Bill Wallace had a long and varied career in television and film. He was highly regarded for his versatility, having appeared in numerous popular British TV series over the years. In addition to Just Good Friends, he featured in a range of comedies and dramas, earning respect for his ability to play both humorous and serious roles with ease. His career, like many actors, had its ups and downs, but his contributions to British television were well appreciated throughout his career. Some of Bill's other notable roles included appearances in The Thick of It and Rising Damp, where he further demonstrated his range as an actor. He also appeared in films, though his television work was what made him most famous. Bill's talent for both comedy and drama meant he was often cast in a variety of roles, and he was well loved by both fans and colleagues in the industry. Bill passed away on September 6, 2013, at the age of 76, after a battle with multiple myeloma, a type of cancer that affects the bone marrow. Ed Bishop made a brief but impactful appearance as Vernon in the beloved British sitcom Just Good Friends in 1986. At the age of 54, Bishop brought his signature charm and sophistication to the role, adding depth and humor to the series' exploration of romance and relationships. Although his time on the show was short-lived, his portrayal of Vernon was memorable and highlighted his versatility as an actor. Bishop became a household name for his role as Commander Ed Straker in the cult sci-fi series UFO, 1970 to 1971, produced by Jerry and Sylvia Anderson. This role showcased his ability to play strong, authoritative characters, earning him a devoted fan following. Beyond UFO, his filmography included appearances in classic films like 2001: A Space Odyssey, 1968, and You Only Live Twice, 1967, as well as guest roles in numerous television series, including The Saint and The Avengers. In his personal life, Bishop experienced both joy and hardship. He married Hilary Preen in 1955, and the couple had 4 children together. Despite a seemingly stable family life, Bishop endured personal tragedies, including the loss of his son Daniel in 1988, which profoundly affected him. Bishop's work on Just Good Friends was one of many performances in his later career, during which he focused on character roles that allowed him to explore new facets of his craft. Outside of acting, he was a passionate advocate for environmental causes and nuclear disarmament, often using his platform to raise awareness about pressing global issues. Tragically, Ed Bishop passed away on June 8, 2005, just 3 days before his 73rd birthday, following a chest infection. Despite his untimely death, his legacy endures through his extensive body of work, which continues to entertain and inspire audiences. Derek Newark, born on June 8, 1933, was a British actor best known for his role as Eddie Brown in the popular sitcom Just Good Friends, which aired from 1983 to 1986. During the filming of the series, Derek was 50 years old. His portrayal of Eddie, the somewhat grumpy but well-meaning father figure, made him a memorable character for fans of the show. Derek's career spanned several decades, beginning in the 1950s. He appeared in a variety of television dramas, films, and stage productions, establishing himself as a versatile actor with a talent for both comedy and drama. Before Just Good Friends, Derek had a number of prominent roles in British television, but it was his role as Eddie that brought him widespread recognition. His performance was particularly admired for its depth and sincerity, balancing humor with genuine emotion. In his personal life, Derek was married, but details about his wife and family remain private. He had children, though their names and specific details about his family life are not publicly known. It appears that Derek valued his privacy, and there is little information available about his personal relationships. However, his long career and stable personal life suggest that he was content in both his professional and private life. Derek's career, while successful, also had its ups and downs. He enjoyed a period of prominence in the 1960s and 1970s, appearing in various notable television shows and films. His role in Just Good Friends was a highlight, and it helped solidify his place in British television history. After the show ended in 1986, Derek continued to act, but his appearances became less frequent. He took on fewer roles in the 1990s, focusing more on his personal life and less on public projects. Tragically, Derek Newark passed away on August 11, 1998, at the age of 65 from a heart attack. Who is your favorite character in Just Good Friends, and what do you think when some of the actors pass away? Please leave your comments below this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell to wait for my next videos. Thank you.